Hello there everybody, it's Technojock here, back with another vanilla Minecraft 1.13 survival. And we are up at our iron farm villager trading hall area, not to farm iron, not farm trades, but what we are up here to do is get ourselves another villager for today's project. I'm going to grab one of these guys, doesn't particularly matter whom it is, but thank you for volunteering, Mr. Cartographer? Yeah, Cartographer. Right, so I am going to grab this guy. I also need to take off some of these rails temporarily. Thank you. And I need to get this guy out of the minecart. Thank you again. And put down a boot. Maybe I'll need to pick up that. Oops. Oh dear. Right, let's try that again. With the villager that's not going to go plummeting off the edge. Sorry! This guy will need to be moved somewhat. Better do this time, because yeah, I don't have any other villagers left up here. So let's... whoopsie. Right, another cartographer. Let's just pretend that never happened. Right. You, in this boat. Perfect. Excellent. Right. And now, we do this. I really don't want to do it. I'm pretty sure this is going to end up in me dying. Do I have anything on me? I've got water in a thing here. I know it doesn't kill the villager. I know that. I've tested it. Because I've done it with another villager. Because I have a second one down there. I'm pretty certain it'll kill me. So, we could do it in the name of science. Let's do it in the name of science, and it would save a cleanup. Okay, here we go. Oops. Let's just do it. Goodbye. There we go. Perfect. That worked. Minecraft physics at work. Right, let's get this guy along towards the end. And we'll see about today's project, which is going to be a farm. How can you make a farmer without... How can you make a farm with a cartographer, I hear you shout? Well, this guy is not going to do the farming. I have the farmer alone there. In fact, I've actually already built a farm at one point, but it wasn't one that works in 1.13. So, yeah, I've torn it all down, and we're going to do a different design. One which I will link the video to, because I haven't ever seen it done before. Quite like this. It's kind of an adaptation of when you just stick a farmer in a big field and then have somebody, another villager, ready for them to be, have the potatoes and things chucked at them. Here we go. So that's our farmer over there. Excellent. And we have this area here that used to be our field that we're going to use. That I can see is a holdover from before, because that's actually coarse dirt. Right, perfect, that's fine. And I will pick up the coarse dirt, because I like having spare coarse dirt. So we've got this area under here that I've cleared out as well, although I probably won't need it. Let's get rid of some of that stuff, all of that stuff, and I'll need that actually later on. Let's not forget that, because if I don't take it back up the stairs, or up to the farm, then we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so let's start off with, we will need ourselves a chest, a hopper, a bit of dirt, some slabs. That's all looking good. We will need some potatoes, but we don't need to worry about them at the moment. We'll need an observer. We'll need one dispenser. We'll need some redstone torches, a little bit of redstone, not an awful lot. Some redstone building blocks. The comparator I don't think we need at the moment, but I'm going to take a redstone lamp as well. And we'll take a lever for that, a redstone lamp. And we'll need some bone meal. I think that's it. Oh, and we need a spruce fence or wall. But I'm going to use a fence. Right, so we are going to have our farm basically here. There we go, that'll do. Shall we center it on that? Let's center it on that so that people don't get annoyed with me. So we will do... We'll do that there. Okay? And then we are going to have... In fact, if we're going to do that, then it needs to go there. So we'll do that, and then that goes there like that. Then we take our dirt block, and that goes there like that. So that's where our farmer is going to stand, and that is the extent of our farmable land. Perfect. Watching my time. Definitely don't want it to get dark, because these things are just, it's just a dinner bell for zombies. Right, we need that and that. So on top of this hopper, we put a slab, and you put your fence post, or it could be a wall, but something like that. And then we're going to have a little slab for our customer to stand on. So that's where our cartographer is going to stand. And we'll put a little bit, so he will stand here. Our farmer is going to stand here, and he will be doing the farming, and he will see the cartographer there and throw the potatoes to him, but they will hit this, and then they will fall into the hopper. That's the idea. With a slab on top of there, the chest still opens. That's all good. And all we need to do now is make it so this guy can't get out of his little farm. So we're going to go up one block, and then he's 2 blocks tall, and then we're going to stick a redstone lamp on top, like so. Doesn't really need to be a redstone lamp, but that's a good way of ensuring that this thing will work even at night. So, like that, turn that on, and we are good there. Perfect. Now we will also need our dispenser pointing in like that. We'll need our observer pointing in like that. And this is down at the redstone, but you're gonna love this complicated redstone at work here. Observer will detect changes in the crop. That redstone output will go into that block. That goes down there, and then up there. 1 daub of redstone dust. That's it. That's the extent of it. We put our bone meal in there, and we get our farmer in there in just a moment. But I need to sleep quickly before the zombies come. So let's get our villagers in place just now, I think, because we do need to get water. Let's put the water in here. We'll put it in that bit, like so. There we go. That's that hydrated now, so when we till it, it will become proper farmland and stay proper farmland, like so. We'll make a little step up for our villager to be able to get up there. So let's get him in place first. It's great that you can use boats on land. It is so much easier to move guys around a little bit easier. Okay, you get in there. Now, he does actually have potatoes on him from my old farm that I was attempting to make. So he might actually start farming. There we go, straight away. Straight away he started farming that. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. And you saw the observer detected the crops grew, which sent the redstone pulse round, which set the dispenser off, which grew them again, which the observer saw, which grew them again, blah, blah, blah. And now they are fully stocked. So this guy will actually start farming that now, but he doesn't have any customer in his little shop. So let's get this guy a little bit closer, because the less we have to push this guy about, the better. Right. And if you're going to be doing this, make sure you do it in the morning, basically. Because if it's at all near night time, then these guys go wild looking for a door to go into. So doing it just after sleeping like that is perfect. Now this should start working now. There we go. He's already throwing potatoes. You saw that. There we go. So he throws, I think, 20 potatoes at a time. Oh, more than that. Oh, he's throwing lots of potatoes. Maybe he's throwing a couple of lots of potatoes. There we go. We've got 31 potatoes at once now. Now, he doesn't have quite as many potatoes, so he's going to start farming. It may take a moment, though. Right, they are throwing food. He's not doing an awful lot of farming at the moment, but he is full up on potatoes, so that's okay. And he doesn't throw potatoes all the time. I am a little bit concerned about the love hearts. They might actually start breeding. But that was him throwing some more potatoes. I don't think he's actually getting any potatoes, so he won't actually have enough to breed. He's getting the love hearts because he wants to, or she, I don't know, making no assumptions here. But yeah, because this villager doesn't have any food, they won't be able to breed. They might be willing to breed, but they won't be able to breed. This one obviously does have potatoes, is willing and able. But yeah, we're getting a reasonable amount here, but he should start farming anytime soon. Right, a new day has dawned, and I've just left them a little while, and that's it. It's now working. The issue was the guy had, or the girl, had far too many potatoes in their inventory, so they were just kept on chucking them, and obviously this system picks them up. So that's how many potatoes I got. Basically, yeah, 6 and a bit stacks, 6 and a quarter stacks of potatoes on them, or whatever. And by the once they manage to throw all that out their system, now they are farming. So if we climb up here, we'll try not to interfere with it too much. But yeah, you can see plants it. It's detected, it's grown, it detects it, it's grown, he harvests it, he picks it up, and then in a moment, there might be extra ones when they're harvested get picked up. As you can see, you're getting 1 or 2 at a time there. But when this villager actually throws a bunch of potatoes, you get a lot more at once. So, yeah, this is only picking up the odd 1 or 2 that are bouncing out the ground during the harvest. The other 2 or 3 that are being harvested are being picked up by this villager, who will be throwing them. Yeah, look, he's obviously throwing a bunch there. For he doesn't have anything. But yeah, we're getting a load of potatoes. So I can put these in here now, and this is our potato system. So, stage 1 is done. Perfect. Right, stage 2. If this chest completely fills up, and this hopper completely backs up, then the potatoes aren't going to be picked up. This guy's going to start picking up the potatoes. And once his or hers inventory is completely full, then they won't pick up any more potatoes, and this one won't throw any more potatoes, and the whole farm will break. This farm is reliant on this one not actually having potatoes in their inventory. So even if I disable the dispenser, the potatoes will eventually grow naturally and be harvested by this guy. So I need a system where the potatoes just simply won't grow at all. Now, I could do a thing where this is going to be in darkness and this light could turn off, but that's just going to be annoying to do, and I don't think it's going to be very good, so I think I've come up with a system. So, we've got this here chest, has a comparator on it, and the level of that will be compared to a level of 14, so nearly full, because we're going to have poisonous potatoes in there as well. So once this is completely full of potatoes and with a little bit of poisonous potatoes, then we will get a signal coming out of here. That's all good. And then the idea is we've got a dispenser with water, and the water will make it so that the crops can't be planted there. And he won't even try. So, that's the idea, and I think, but what I need to do is I need to make it so that this will turn on once this is full, and then turn on again once there's stuff taken out of there. So when I come in and take a bunch of potatoes out, it will recognize that there's space in there and trigger this once more. That's the idea. So I will be able to have a signal coming out of here. That's fine. I can do that with this, like so. And then I think I need another observer facing down onto that. So the observer will detect that turning on and send a signal over here to that. That works just like this. Like that. I think I might need a redstone repeater. Yeah. I'll need a redstone repeater here. Give it a couple of ticks so it's sufficient to be able to trigger that. I think that should probably do it. I think. Let's put in some non-stackable items to test. Still not redstone on. Redstone has turned on. That has triggered. He's not drowning, he's just floating. Question is, will that farmland continue to be farmland afterwards? Let's take these out. The farmland appears to be still farmland. The bucket of water has been taken out. I think that's... And the farm starts working again. That is perfect. And this was not part of the original design. Excellent. Excellent. I am so pleased with that addition. Even more pleased if that didn't go like that. Well, there's no reason for it to go like that. Let's... Okay, that's disabled the farm. That's fine. Let's put that there, that there, that there. Oh, yes, yes, that works perfectly. And now we can actually add on an extra chest there because it doesn't matter. It just means that the fullness level of that chest will be a lot more. Oh, that's perfect. Right. I don't see any flaws in this plan. I don't see any flaws in this plan. Right, now just to make it look pretty, I suppose. Okay, I think this is coming together okay now. I'm using a combination of slabs and brick. So the brick will work well with the brick that's over there, although that's meant to be sort of tiles. But I wanted the floor in here to be kind of tiles. I don't know if this is too much. And that's not going to work, is it? Oh, that's annoying. Do I really need to get in there that much, though? I don't. I just need to open the doors to be able to get in there. So maybe the aesthetic is sufficient? I don't know. Oh no, I do need to get in there because the cut-off switch is there. Alright, let's think about this then. How am I going to do this? Well, I just drop it down a little bit, don't I? Yeah, just drop it down. Because I've done that there. Yeah, that'll be fine. That is perfectly acceptable. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's good. Right, that's fine. Now I'm not sure I like that. And I think that's better. That's better. Can still see through there a tiny little bit, but there's not an awful lot I can do about that. That's fine. So from this side, that's okay. And then we're going to just go like this with the brick here. I know I'm using half slabs, but that's what I've got at the moment. So yeah, and then I'll come along here. This will come up to here. Like so. I've got an extra big chest here with more bone meal and stuff in it, although it's using up an awful lot of bone meal. So I will need to go and get some more bones. I do now have a skeleton farm. When I was getting the tracks for doing all up there, I went back down to the mine shaft where the spider spawner is, and I went along and I got a load of tracks and discovered a skeleton spawner. I have not made a video on that because it is largely the same as the zombie spawner. So yeah, that's where I'm getting my bones from now. So that's all good. Let's see, do I have anything more in here? I do. I have a bunch more stuff, which will be fine. And then I can go like so, like so. And we're going to come over here, and I will just do another one layer along the top, like this. And like that. I will need to have a roof on here, so I will go along like so. Didn't really want that to join up. I don't think it's going to make any difference to the actual operation of it. I wonder if... No, glass pane would do the same thing, wouldn't it? Oh well, never mind. Although he has stopped, but he is got the love hearts, and I think he stops when he's feeling amorous. Right, fill in this, and we should be golden. Right, that's that done. That's fine up there. I don't mind about that, although I may, because we won't see it. Do it like this. Oh, that's not working. Unless that's just reached the... Unless I've now actually filled up. No, that must have interfered with it. Gosh darn it. Parkour. Alright, and let's go and reset that. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's better. Okay, well, we'll just have to have it there, or we could maybe have it here. I think that would be acceptable. That should be okay. And then, like that. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. And that goes in there. That's looking good. We've got our front window in. That's looking good. It's not the most exciting of looking of shops. But when was the last time you went to a potato shop and it looked exciting? Again, I need something on the outside around about there. Do I have any gravel? Gravel would look good. At a pinch, coarse dirt would. But gravel would be bet. Really, I've got one bit of gravel. Okay, bear with me. There we go. I've added a lip onto the edge. It was looking a little bit funny without an overhang. So I think that just kind of sorts it out. And the gravel around the outside makes it pretty nice as well. It's a little bland on the outside, I've got to say, but it's not terrible. The farm stopped at the moment because I'm actually out of bone meal completely. So I need to go and farm up some more. Quite pleased with how this is looking though. I've linked it up with the path there. And yeah, I'm very pleased with how this is looking. Next episode, I think we're going to be looking at something either kelp or maybe sugarcane. I am undecided. Ooh, dear me, I need to go and sort that out. So, yeah. If you have liked the episode, please do remember, leave a like. And if you've got any suggestions, comments, questions, anything of the sort, please do just leave a comment down at the bottom. I normally get back to people pretty quickly. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified when new episodes come out, because I'm not particularly regular with my episodes at the moment, just because the way it's taking time to get stuff sorted for this. Until the next time though, cheery bye and have a funs. Bye bye.